Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a story that came out of the weekend, man. And it seems to be a fairly sad story. It involves a rap icon, Master P. Known for being, the entrepreneur he is, known for building up No Limit Records, and known for pretty much creating an empire that has lasted and helped his family throughout the years, right? But it's sad to find out that one of the members of his immediate family, his daughter to be exact, lost their life. Now, the situation around it is kind of quiet, but it seems like she had been struggling with some things over time. And Master P took to social media to quell some of the rumors. Now, I'm going to be referencing several news stories that talked about the incident and the post that Master P put on social media himself and the reaction from people in the music industry as well as fans all around, right? Now, with that, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this situation with Master P and his daughter, man. Now, in this MSNBC story, they start off by saying this. They say rapper Percy Robert Miller, popularly known as Master P, on Sunday announced the death of his 29-year-old daughter, Tytyana Miller. So it looks like his daughter passed away at the age of 29, so she was extremely young. So a lot of red flags went up, and there was a lot of rumors going around the internet. And it seemed like Master P, he wanted to get out there and jump ahead of all the stories and make sure that he put the story out there or let people know exactly what was going on as much as possible, while being respectful to his immediate family, obviously, right? Now, the news story goes on to quote this post that Master P made on Instagram. And in the post, he said this. He said, "Our family is dealing with an overwhelming grief for the loss of my daughter, Tytyana. We respectfully request some privacy so that our family can grieve. We appreciate all the prayers, love, and support. Mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. With God, we will get through this. Hashtag my angel." And he also posted a picture of an angel. It looks like like an angel in heaven or something like that, in the sky. So obviously this was just a post to let people know that he wants some privacy, man, in this tough time. Because, a parent losing a child, like I've heard that's probably one of the worst things that could ever happen to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on anybody. So knock on wood, right? But man, Master P is obviously trying to, he's doing the classy thing by jumping out ahead of all the stories and stuff like that and letting it be known that there's real issues out there that people deal with on the daily. And you got to make sure you pay attention to them and take them seriously. You know what I'm saying? Substance abuse and all that stuff is wild, man. It's like, it's a big deal right now in the world, really, to be honest. I mean, everywhere they're going through those issues, people, everyday families and stuff like that. So very classy thing for him to do. Now, in the comments of that post, you had people like Snoop Dogg saying that they were here for him, Tamar Braxton, and all sorts of other celebrities and stuff just reaching out to Master P to show their support. So it was a good look on that post. It seemed like Master P is hurting right now and their family is hurting right now, but he wanted to let folks know that, make sure you take care of your loved ones because, it's tricky out here. It's wild outside, right? Now, he goes on, the story goes on to say these things right here. It says that before her death, Tytyana had featured on the television series Growing Up Hip Hop, which documented her battle with addiction and her father and brother Romeo's efforts to help her maintain her sobriety. Now, a cause of death has not yet been announced by the family. So they're saying that she was on that TV show, Growing Up Hip Hop, and on the show, I never watched that show. Even though it's hip hop related, I'm pretty much a hip hop, I like anything involving rap, right? I never watched that show. It just seemed, it seemed scripted to me at times, so I never watched it. And that's no diss to Master P or anybody that was on the show. It's just certain things, you just, you pass on, right? But obviously on the show, she was dealing with substance abuse and issues on there, according to, this story right here. And they said that Romeo, who seems like a pretty clean-cut guy, he, as a child star, becoming a grown man, it seemed like he turned out all right, man. A lot of times that doesn't turn out good. He had like a Nickelodeon TV show and all that. And then he went on to be, he was a rapper, And most times child stars like that, it ends up kind of weird, man. It ends up bad for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know why. But man, for Romeo, it seems like, he made it out of the situation all right, man. It seems like he's a good dude. And it looks like he was trying to help his sister out, right? Now, in a 2016 episode, she talked about entering a rehab facility. Now, in quotes, it says, "I feel like I don't need to go to rehab. I feel like I could actually do good without rehab," Tytyana told her father. So in this episode that filmed in 2016, she was telling Master P that she didn't feel like she needed rehab. She felt like she could go on and do it by herself. And man, you've heard that story a lot of times in the past, and I'm not going to say anything, disrespectful, because rest in peace to her, for real. But, they're detailing in this story that there's been multiple times where they tried to reach out and help her, obviously. Now, Master P told his daughter, in quotes, "I mean, you say that, Ty, but on the serious side, I think we should get some professional help just to make sure you stay on track." So Master P was trying to aid her in her sobriety. Now, in quotes, it also says, "I think you should at least try it because I don't want you to go back to this." And talking about going back to, obviously, whatever substance or whatever she was using, according to Master P in that storyline. I didn't follow it closely, but it's sad, man, that somebody, even when you're rich like that, like you're super successful. Master P has been super successful. He's guided other people's careers to success. And to have this happen at home, man, it goes to show that, it could happen to anybody. So, man, I just wish the best for Master P and his family in this situation. It's tragedy, man, and it's going on all over the country, and a lot of people are dealing with it, man. But what do you guys think about this? I mean, based on this news story and based on, so let's also talk about this other post that Master P put out there as well. So in this post, he says this. He posted a picture of himself and his daughter Tytyana, and in the caption it said this. It says, "Life is too short. Give your loved ones their flowers while they are alive. Hashtag Ty, love you. Hashtag miss you. Hashtag God got us. Family over everything," man. And you had a lot of people in the comments here. You had Busta Rhymes. You had the COP from QC, Fat Joe, and a lot of different people, man. They were basically reaching out and showing their support. And he's just letting people know through this short caption that life is short. So, man, give your loved ones their flowers, man. Even with this tragedy, he's putting out a positive message, which I can respect, man. I've always respected Master P because of his hustle and his grind. But obviously, even in a difficult situation, he's trying to look out for others and give encouragement and, help others, to see the positive out of this horrible situation. You know what I mean? Now, with that, man, I'd like to say rest in peace to Master P's daughter, Ty, you know what I mean? And also condolences to their family, man. Now, with that, this has been your boy, Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.